finally meeting Penguin Vlogs, my favorite flipper on the internet. You're the coolest. Snow sandwiches, not a...
What if 100 humans were trapped in a cage with a polar bear? An unbelievable experiment. This scenario is not just an exercise in imagination, but also a thought experiment that examines human nature, survival instincts, and the ability to act collectively. Imagine 100 ordinary people locked in an enclosed space with one of nature's most lethal predators, an adult polar bear. What would happen? Who would win? How many would survive? Section 1. Anatomy and strength of a polar bear: weight and size. An adult male polar bear weighs between 450 to 700 kilograms and stands nearly 3 meters tall when on its hind legs. Strength and muscle mass. Its muscular build is incredibly dense. A single swipe of its paw can shatter a walrus skull. Jaw and claws. With a bite force of around 1,200 pounds per square inch and claws that are 10 centimeters long, a polar bear can easily crush bones. Section 2. The human factor. Numbers or intelligence. Human diversity. The group of 100 includes a mix of ages and fitness levels, some athletic, some sedentary. Intelligence and coordination. This is where the human brain has the upper hand. Planning, strategy, tactical positioning, and teamwork become crucial. Endurance. Humans are naturally endurance runners. Compared to polar bears, they use energy more efficiently over time. Section 3. The arena and conditions arena. Description. A 300 square meter enclosed, flat area, no escape, no hiding. Time. 10 minutes of preparation time before the conflict begins. Rules: no weapons, only hands, feet, and intelligence allowed. Coordination and teamwork are permitted. Section 4. First contact. The beginning of chaos. As soon as the bear enters the cage, panic erupts. 30% of people instinctively run away, 20% freeze in place, and only 10% take defensive positions. In the first 10 seconds, the bear could kill 3 to 4 people. It's fast, powerful, and ruthless in choosing targets. Section 5. Strategy development and resistance encirclement tactics. Surrounding the bear in a circle formation. Wave attacks. One group distracts while another attacks from behind. Weight and pressure. 30 people jump onto the bear to pin it down. Rotation. Groups of 10 take turns to fight, rest, and re-engage. Section 6. Biomechanical assessment: human punching power. An average of 300 to 400 newtons. Theoretically, 100 people combined could deliver over 30,000 newtons. Realistic scenario. Only 25 to 30 people can effectively engage at one time due to space constraints. Leverage. Using body weight as a lever against the bear's limbs. Section 8. Possible outcomes and victory odds. No coordination, 60 to 70 fatalities. The bear dominates. Partial coordination, 40 to 50 losses. Victory is possible. Perfect coordination, 20 to 30 casualties, but humans prevail. Estimated victory rate. Humans have a 60 to 70% chance of success, but a minimum of 80% coordination is required for absolute victory. Section 9. Scientific reality and ethics. In real life, such an experiment is unethical and illegal. However, it offers fascinating insights into survival psychology and group dynamics. The human brain's capacity to generate solutions and our mechanisms of social solidarity have long allowed us to overcome threats in nature. Conclusion. Humanity versus nature. This is not just a battle scenario. It's a metaphor for human history. Humans are not the strongest beings in nature, but through cooperation, intelligence, and adaptability, we have become the only species capable of bending nature to our will. This scenario proves one thing. To defeat the strongest, we must stand together, Strategies and human behavior. Humans instinctively either fight or flee. In this scenario, fleeing isn't an option. This brings out leadership, sacrifice, and unity. Natural leaders emerge, people who have either faced trauma before or are physically strong and resolute. With leadership, chaos begins to turn into structure. People may exploit the bear's blind spots and reflexes, creating distractions. Brave individuals could aim for sensitive areas like the eyes, nose, or throat. However, this is extremely risky and likely to result in casualties. Physical combat, offense and defense. The polar bear is a physical powerhouse, 450 to 700 kilograms, up to 2.5 meters tall, claws 10 centimeters long, and a bite force of 1,200 pounds per square inch. It can also sprint up to 40 kilometers per hour, making it not just strong, but agile. In contrast, 100 people collectively weigh around 7,000 kilograms. If directed properly, this mass can apply significant pressure. Humans might try to bring down the bear by targeting its hind legs. At least 30 people would need to pile on simultaneously. While they work to destabilize the bear, others could climb on top to block its vision and restrict breathing. This could neutralize the bear. Briefly. Trauma, loss, and psychological collapse. The battle is not only physical, but deeply psychological. The first deaths shake group morale. Blood, screams, and helplessness fracture individuals' mental states. Some collapse in shock, others panic, and chaos intensifies. Group psychology plays a key role here. People gravitate toward those showing leadership. These individuals offer hope, but carry immense responsibility. One wrong decision could cost dozens of lives. Trauma manifests physically as well. Prolonged adrenaline leads to burnout, muscle spasms, coordination loss, and trembling. The bear's roars, attacks, and blood overload the senses. Eventually, psychological breakdown sets in. Some stop reacting entirely. Endurance, tactical evolution, and buying time. As hours pass, the bear begins to wear down. Its muscles remain tense, and breathing becomes labored. Being confined goes against its solitary, wide-roaming nature. Overstimulation erodes its nervous system. Humans now use fewer but more precise tactics. Everyone has a role. Some distract, others direct, while mini-teams flank and restrict the bear's movement. By now, humans have learned the bear's behavior patterns, when it charges, when it hesitates, and what provokes it. The brain's pattern recognition skills activate, allowing smarter strategy. The final blow, neutralizing the bear. As the bear nears exhaustion, humans prepare for a final organized assault, a mass suppression maneuver. First, loud sounds and side attacks distract the bear. Then, 20 brave individuals latch onto its front legs. At the same time, 10 more climb to pin its head and neck. Forcing its head to the ground obstructs breathing and vision. Losses, victory, and reflection. Technically, humans may emerge victorious, but it comes at a steep cost, 30 to 40 dead, with many more injured. Psychologically, everyone is scarred. Yet this outcome shows how adaptable and resilient the human mind is. Through hierarchy, tactics, and emotional endurance, 100 ordinary people managed to defeat one of the wild's deadliest predators. Victory, odds in light of scientific reality. Polar bear's win chance, 65%. Its physical dominance and killer instinct make it deadly, especially in the early moments. Human victory chance, 35%. Through coordination, endurance, and collective intelligence, humans might succeed, but only if highly organized. Chance of winning without losses, 0%. Losses are inevitable. The bear would kill or seriously injure at least 20 to 30 people. This isn't just a scenario, it's a human story. This thought experiment isn't just a versus fantasy, it tests the limits of human intelligence, unity, and survival instincts. Fear, strategy, sacrifice, and resilience are pushed to their extremes. Can 100 humans defeat a polar bear?